And if I had known this secret I'm going to reveal in this video, I would have progressed at least 5 times faster in phrasing and soloing. To understand this secret for the rest of your life, you have to know the basic minor pentatonic shape and the basic major pentatonic shape, which are coincidentally the pentatonic boxes most intermediate and beginner players get stuck in for a long amount of time. On the neck, the minor looks like this. And the major looks like this. And again, for most of this video, I'm only going to be using the high strings to keep it simple. So here's what the minor looks like just on the high strings. And of course, major. Next thing anyone would be wondering is, what do I have to do after knowing those shapes? And that is count to 6 on the guitar neck. The reason we have to count to 6 is because we have to take our 1 or the start of the major scale and then find the major second, major third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And if you're playing in a minor key, you just start it from the 6th instead of starting from the 1. Super simple switch once you understand it. But to keep things simple, we're going to keep it in major. So we have to find our 1, which is, let's say, G, which would mean 2, 3, short gap, 4, 5, and then 6. And these numbers are vital because 1, 4, and 5 mean you're going to be playing that major pentatonic shape. And that only leaves 2, 3, and 6 to be the minor pentatonic shapes. To build on to how we counted out before from G, we now just count it as major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. And of course, now we have to move on to the high E string because that's the easiest way to navigate the high end of the strings. So now we have to start our major pentatonic shape from the G over here. That's in line with this, which is really easy. We just do this pattern. And of course for our 2, which is minor, here's how we do the minor shape. Of course, if right here is our 3, we now play the minor shape where? Right here. Here's our 4, which means we go back to that major shape, reach down 2 frets. Do the exact same thing for the 5. And then slide down to the 6, right here. And that completes our general shape that obviously moves up and down with different keys. And the biggest reason why this is the easiest way to navigate the fretboard from a beginner intermediate phase is you don't have to really track notes except for on the low E string, which is the easiest way to do it. And you're playing 2 shapes around the neck that you know so goddamn well. Then using this, you can slide between those 2 boxes that you're stuck in and use those to play freely anywhere on the fretboard, as long as you just understand 1, 4, 5 equals major, 2, 3, 6 equals minor, and you forget about the 7 because it's not needed to do this simple secret. Of course, this simple secret obviously isn't the only thing that makes a good solo, because it's just playing notes that are in the right key, so you're not doing something bad at the wrong time. But how do we know what we're playing actually kind of sounds good with a backing track? To answer this question, it all comes down to phrasing. You need to practice, practice, practice phrasing. Slides, bends, vibrato, everything. Put those together. That's a whole topic for other videos. For one key point you must know leaving this video is playing something lyrical, like almost talking, and then playing what you're talking, just, different pitches, but same rhythmically. You're gonna have something that's more memorable in someone's mind, so keep that trick in your back pocket for better solos. Of course, the second thing I'm gonna help you with this video to supplement this super easy navigation secret is you also have to learn how to navigate through chord changes. A chord change is probably the most important part of a solo because it's where you can create a really big emotional squeeze. You either have to pre-fire so you can play a bend that leads into a chord change, or you can just play a hard accented note, usually a chord tone, of the chord that's being switched to, and that is going to create a very powerful switch, and so will starting late depending on what you start with. And here's a quick example of how you can use those. So using those simple secrets really help you create something awesome at a lower level without needing too much techie understanding, especially because you just boil it down to the easiest positions to just get stuck in. And of course, if this video is helpful, subscribe for more and leave a like if you want more content exactly like this video. And as always, comment any video suggestions so I can make videos that are better catered to you.